All right, I'm going to go ahead and take you through kind of the overview of my e-portfolio for my administrative master's degree from Fort Hays. So just kind of a little bit about myself. Education is my passion. I'm a mother and a wife first, and then I've basically dedicated my life to education, and I have a lot of passion. And I think any of my students and any of my colleagues would tell you the same. I ask them to give me some characteristics about myself that would make me a great leader. And they said that I am compassionate, charismatic, and just kind of a natural leader. And I would tend to agree with them on that. So coming down here, looking at my professional goals and my personal goals. One of my professional goals is to support those that I work with. I want to encourage a collaborative school culture that takes risks in an effort to do great things. I feel like the building I'm in currently maybe isn't like the biggest risk takers, and I'd like to encourage that a little bit more. I'd like to help to create a shared vision among students, staff, and community, and help to kind of communicate that with everybody. And establish an environment and school culture built on accountability and transparency. I think that those two aspects are really, really important in leadership. My personal goals, they kind of intertwine a little bit with my professional goals, but is to maintain a healthy balance between my personal and professional life. That can be really hard for me as I kind of am all in. I'm an all-in sort of person. My second personal goal is to find opportunities to get into the classroom as a leader and continue teaching so that I don't lose that and give up the part of the job that I absolutely love. Improve my effectiveness in leadership through professional development opportunities. I think that that's something I would like to do now that I'm done with my coursework. I'd like to seek out other professional development to improve myself, and then make every student in our building feel significant. That's one of my personal goals. I think it's important for every single student to know that they matter and to know that they play a role, a key role in our building's success. Down here I have my portfolio introduction. It's just a little bit more about myself that you can take a look at. Next, going through my activities. For my annotated bibliography, I went ahead and I kind of kept track of things that I was reading for class as I went along. And so the different things, the ones that stuck out to me as having key information that I wanted to make sure that I would remember, I went ahead and noted in here. A lot of these have to deal with either student achievement or culture. I care a lot about school culture. I think it's really important. Resilience. I've done a book study on resilient students, and I think that that's really important. Let's see, what else here? That's another school culture. Oh, I also noted some that had to do with effective teaching and classroom observations, because I feel like those are also key components. So there's several of those as you continue through, and those are just things that I wanted to note and remember as I go on, and that I'd be able to use in the future. Okay, my elementary activities. I learned so much during the activities that I did for my field experience. There we go. And so I have kind of all these different slides, did some different behavior documentation. I made a promotional video. You can watch that. It's just kind of to promote our school and the great things that we already do. I started up a character education program at our school, recognizing students for great things that they're doing. Ran a few family nights, also just helped kind of facilitate some family nights that other people were putting on. I put on some faculty meetings and facilitated those for 5th and 6th grade. Planned them, shared information through those. That was a great activity. So elementary is definitely kind of my interest area, and my secondary and district were a little bit more difficult for me to complete just because I don't have ready access, I guess, to them. I chaperoned several middle school dances, which was actually a really fun activity. I was able to perform some walkthrough evaluations on my colleagues. For this entire year, ran the concession stand for 8th grade to sponsor their activities, and that was fun to get to be with those kids again that I had taught in 6th grade. I went through the fire extinguisher and emergency light testing at the high school with the assistant principal, and he kind of showed me the ropes on how to do that. And then I also served as an ESOL supervisor at the high school, and I was able to sit in on some admin meetings for that and take notes on students and set goals for them. The last thing that I did, I believe this is the last one, was kind of also help the assistant principal have a social media presence. So he started up a Twitter account for the high school, and I kind of just organized and updated information on that account. So now for my district level activities, some of these were done through professional development and just things that I asked my principal that I could help with. So board meetings, at one of them I spoke, and at another one I just attended and gained some information that way. Transportation meetings, I went to one and just kind of learned a little bit more about how transportation is run and the several different topics that they talked about, upkeep, maintenance. A lot of it was over my head, but I sat and listened. It was a great experience. I was able to, present professional development on whole brain teaching to our faculty and staff. I sat in on the interview team, which was an awesome experience, able to choose my 6th grade teaching partner. The KISA rubrics we kind of went through as a group, and we determined where our school had strengths and where our school needed to improve, and that was a good thing for me to see, just kind of the process of the accreditation. And then the last thing that I did for my district activity, or my last artifact, is curriculum mapping. And this was a great experience to go through and kind of facilitate and look through pre-kindergarten through 12th grade curriculum maps, and that was a lot to take in, but it was a great experience, and we're still kind of working on those and finalizing things. But all right, so next thing, after all of those experiences, I was able to reflect on kind of my time here at Fort Hays, and through this reflection, I grew so much as a person. I grew so much as a person in the last 2 years, 2.5 years that I've been at Fort Hays. I wasn't sure how effective an online program would be for me. I was nervous because I am a question asker and I'm a face-to-face person, and I like to have answers and I like to clarify. So for me, it was nerve-wracking. However, I also knew that being a mom and a wife and a coach and a teacher, that this program would offer me the flexibility that I needed in order to be successful. So as I started to look at the program of study, I was kind of excited about some of my courses, a little bit nervous about some of my courses, and then kind of to explain how it actually went, it turns out I loved the online courses. I feel like you get out of them as much as you put into them, and I feel like I put a lot of work into mine and was able to gain a lot of knowledge from them. Also from the experiences, the field experience, I learned that I do want to be a principal someday. Honestly, I didn't know if that was the case with myself. I was not sure. I thought I'll get this just in case I want to move on, but I don't think I ever really see myself doing that. But then it turns out I think it was a time-consuming experience, but it gave me some great experience, and it really gave me like the potential to go on and be an administrator, and kind of the site that it was something that I was interested in. One question that I did ask a lot of myself was, how will serving as a building principal meet the needs of my current personal and professional life? And is this a professional step that I am currently ready to take? I had to ask myself this question a lot, just especially this last semester, because an administrative position opened in my building, and I interviewed for it, and I thought it went great. My interview was great, but my gut was saying, it's not time for you to leave the classroom. You're crazy. You're not ready for this step. And it's not that I don't think that I could have done a good job. It was more that my heart still belongs in the classroom. So that was good for me. And as I started this journey, I didn't know if I even wanted the opportunity to become an administrator, but now I know that I do, but not yet. And so that was kind of a good question and a good realization to come to for me. Another thing that I've kind of taken away from this, I actually really enjoyed the conversations and things that I got from with my professors. And so I have actually kind of gone into thought process of, well, maybe at some point I could go to the university level and teach there. And I don't know if that's really a prospective option, but it was something I could kind of see myself possibly doing, just to help teachers advance themselves like I have myself and push them to become something that they never thought they could. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. Otherwise, I've been really, really pleased with my experience through Fort Hays State University, as well as the experience that my administrator, my principal, allowed me to have in our building. And she, has told me multiple times, I'm going to continue to use your leadership. And she told me she sees me being a principal in this building someday. So she said, whenever you're ready, I think that you will do that. So it just kind of was a confidence boost, and I feel really, really comfortable with that. And it's a realization that I'm glad I got to experience. And I was really pleased, I guess, with all of the activities that I performed. Yes, it was time consuming and it took a lot of effort to kind of organize, but it was well worth it. And I feel like I have grown as a leader through my course study and as well as my experiences. So thanks so much for the opportunity to maintain my master's through Fort Hays State University.